Has something ever happened in your life that absolutely scared the shit out of you? Like it could have hurt you or messed you up bad or any situation like that, and it didn't happen to you, but looking back on it, you realize like, damn, I was fucking lucky. My whole life would be different if that would have went down. This is my story about that situation.
And I heard him say, nothing's ever promised tomorrow today. But we're fine.
It was 2006. I was 16. I had my license. But I think at the moment, I didn't have a vehicle or my parents had taken it. It was a Sunday. And I remember they go to church on Sundays. I had just gotten to the age. Well, no, I wasn't to the age where I had to go to church. I think I was in trouble. So I was told to stay in my room and don't leave the room or some shit. This is back before Ring cameras and all that. So once they left, I could roam. You know what I'm saying? Just don't touch nothing or whatever. Anyway, I decided when they left, I wanted some weed. And I didn't have no money. I decided I was going to steal my dad's 95 F-150 and do some diabolical shit to get some money and then try to get back before him and my mom got back from church. So when they left, I went straight downstairs. I found my pop's keys, started this truck up. That's not the worst part. Then I went to his room, went in his closet, and I found his classic chrome or Smith, or what if not chrome, but stainless steel, chrome or whatever, Smith & Wesson 9mm with a wood grain handle. It was already loaded, full-size pistol. Took it out the case, put all black on, black bandana, covered my face up. Looked ridiculous probably, but I thought I looked like I was discreet. And I decided I was going to go rob the neighborhood corner store. I drove all the way there. I had a plan in my head. I took a bunch of change. I was going to dump it on the counter, and when the lady started trying to count it out, I was going to pull the gun out and tell her to give it up. Broad daylight on a Sunday morning, like I said. Wasn't worried about getting shot, her having a gun, police catching me, 8 to 10 years in prison for armed robbery. I was worried about getting home on time to get the truck back before my dad caught me. That's how young I was and where my mom was at the time. So yeah, I went to this place. I parked outside and I decided to walk in. Had the gun tucked in my waistband where your belt buckle is. Had it covered up. I walked inside and I was ready. You know, wasn't nobody in there but me. So I put the change on the counter, a bunch of pennies and shit for like some candy or something. It's like over $1. She was like, what the fuck? She's having to count this shit. And when she started counting it, this is the point where I told myself I was going to put a gun out while her head was down. And at that moment, I was so scared, I started shaking and trembling, like visibly, to the point she stopped counting and looked at me like, are you okay? And I freaked out. I just kind of looked at her and just walked out. Keep in mind, I got this bandana covering my mouth and shit. I look crazy. You know what I'm saying? This back before people was wearing shiesties, like Pooh Shiesty and shit. So I look crazy. This shit wasn't accepted back then. I walked out, got back in the pickup truck that I drove, my dad's. Keep in mind, I parked right in front of the fucking place. You know what I'm saying? I got in the truck and I was trying to calm myself down and was about to go back in to do it again. Like, that's how crazy I was. At that moment, excuse me, at that moment, somebody that I know that's older than me had walked from his house and was close to where I was. And he asked for a ride back to his crib. And I looked at him and told him I can't do it, you know what I'm saying? And he looked at me like, why can't you? And I just started stuttering. And he see me dressed in black. He's like, bro, what are you doing? I had the pistol tucked and I just looked at him. And he's like, bro, you trying to rob this? Bro, hell nah, bro. You fucking tripping, bro. You have no idea what the fuck you doing. Bro, take me the fuck home, bro, right now. Bro, nah, fuck all that, bro. Take me the fuck home right now. I'm young, getting irritated, like, who the fuck you talking to type shit, not realizing this motherfucker's trying to save my life. I took him home against my will pretty much because I was young and, you know, influenceable. Took his ass home, dropped him off, and I ended up going straight home. He cussed me again, told me to take my ass home. Go the fuck home for you fuck up. Took the truck home, parked it. I thought perfectly where my dad wouldn't notice it. You know, went inside, put his pistol back and all that, and I never told a soul about this story. This is 2006, like I said, 18 years ago. And sometimes I stop and think like, damn, bro, if he wouldn't have been there, if you would have went outside and then went back inside, could have got shot, killed, put in prison or anything, my whole life trajectory would have been fucking crazy. It would have been so much different than what it is now. And sometimes I stop back and think like, damn, what if? It's crazy. But anyway, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Subscribe to my channel. Make money, dodge drama, live life. Holla.
And I heard him say, nothing's ever promised tomorrow today, but we'll find a way.